Hi, I'm Ed Ryan, and I talk about a lot of things, about what happened to me. And like I said earlier, this is, the FBI and Patel. They know the truth. They will not, put the truth out there because they work with the CIA, and the CIA was behind, along with the people down in LA who really didn't like me from the LAPD, and possibly people from, like I said, this happened originally in Studio City. I was, back in 2014, I was climbing some hills, and they didn't want me to come down, and I just tried to get away from them and give them a hard time. They sent out the fire department and whatnot, and that day they sent up drones, and something happened, I think, because they, at the end of that day, when I was walking towards the subway, I remember turning around and looking at the sky back where I was coming from, and I could see this huge, very colorful, like huge cartoon. It was like pink and all different colors, psychedelic, in the sky. And they were doing that to me. Ever since then, they have had the ability to fuck with me. And I've learned since then that a lot of what they did has to do with the experimenting by injecting or instilling into me the top of the line communications abilities, hardware they had for, battlefield command back in 2014, which was a mind-to-mind communication thing. And also I have the ability to hear great distances, hear thoughts almost, and I call it that. But also, if somebody's like being diabolical or talking about me in a negative way, I can hear those conversations from a great distance. It's weird, and I'm not saying all the time, but much of the time, it's a weird thing to have. I have those abilities, and I deal with them. I go out to LA like I was last month, trying to get to the bottom of what happened. And of course, people are coy. I always get gang stalked by the CIA paid so-called gang stalkers. But anyways, we'll get to the bottom of it. So now I post on my new channel. It's all one word: capitally Ed Ryan versus Patel. That's my YouTube channel. Thank you, my friends. And I do my art, which is music. Right now I'm studying Nirvana. I'm doing my best with that, but try to put up with that. Thank you, my friends.